Friends, welcome, welcome. We'll start in about 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. And so if you need to make any final adjustments, grab some water or some tea. You have just a little bit of time, and we'll get started here shortly. Okay, friends, it's about that time. Officially, a big warm welcome to today's meditation practice. My name is Lauren Wessinger, and I've been teaching yoga and meditation for, almost 12 years now. And I am so honored to be here leading you today. Today's practice is hosted by Project 4031. And I know some of you are very familiar with them and you're currently working with them intimately, and others of you might not be so familiar with who they are and what they do. So before we begin, briefly, Project 4031 is a nonprofit in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm in Fort Worth as well. And they offer no-cost services to terminally ill children and adults to strengthen end-of-life stories. They strive to make a difference in lives when it matters the most. Across the United States and around the world, many people do not experience their end-of-life experience to the fullest. And so Project 4031's goal is to make this journey as gratifying as possible. And so the meditation today, and then the one that we had 2 months ago, I guess now it was in April, is specifically designed for anyone facing end-of-life care, including family members, caretakers, including anybody who has recently lost a loved one. Today's practice is what we call trauma-informed, so it's a very specific way of leading the practice that I hope brings the most comfort and ease possible in this moment. So, a big warm welcome to you and a big thank you to our hosts today. To situate for our practice, the main goal is to get as comfortable as possible. So for you, that might mean sitting. You could sit on the ground or you could sit in a chair. It might mean lying down. And so you could lie down, you could lie back, you might even be in your bed right now or on a couch, and that's great. Some people really prefer standing. For some people, standing is the easiest in the body. And so take these next 30 seconds to situate yourself to find the most comfort possible physically. Prop yourself up, get some pillows. A deep welcome to all of you, and I really want to include all of us in this welcome. So including people from every racial identity, every type of orientation imaginable, all genders. I want to include everybody with different ability today. I want to include our sadness, our anger, our frustration, our confusion. I also want to include our joy and our happiness, our triumphs, and those moments of contentedness and ease. We feel all of that often in one day, don't we? I want to include today our biases and our prejudices. They're part of being human. And I want to include our open mind. So everything is welcome today in this practice. Everyone is welcome today in this practice. It's also a full moon, so it's a really nice day to gather for a practice such as this one. The practice today is called metta. It's spelled M-E-T-T-A, metta. Metta means loving kindness, and it's a beautiful practice to remind us that ultimately all we are is love and consciousness. Love and consciousness. It's a reminder of our connection to each other. It's a reminder of our own heart and the heart of the people who help us, who are helping us in this life. And it's a reminder that we are never alone. A reminder really of our interconnectedness and how we rely on each other. Archbishop Tutu says, in Africa, when you ask somebody, how are you? The reply you always get is in the plural. Even if you're speaking just to one person. A man would say, we are well, or we are not well. He himself may be quite well, but his grandmother is not well, so he is not well either. The solitary, isolated human being is really a fiction. There's no such thing. And so today, may we rest in this reminder that we're held on so many levels. We're held in connection and we're held in love. So I invite you to close your eyes. And if closing your eyes doesn't work for you, if it makes you feel overwhelmed in any way, you can keep your eyes open the whole time. If you're keeping your eyes open, I encourage you to let your eyes just kind of rest on one spot. Maybe there's a tree outside or some green that you can place your eyes on. And if not, just let your eyes rest on kind of a blank spot on the wall. You could also go between both, sometimes closing your eyes, sometimes keeping them open. Both are great. And then just to ground ourselves a little bit today, begin to open to sound. Begin to open to sound in your environment. And you can start by opening to immediate sounds, perhaps sounds in the room that you're in. And then see if you can start to broaden your listening. Can you hear anything a little further out from the room? Air conditioning turning on, or cars driving by, or maybe you can hear a bird outside, a plane in the sky. And now that we've grounded just a little bit, I'd like us to switch gears with our attention. Keeping your eyes either open and softly focused or closed. Bring to mind a place, either in the world or it could be in your imagination, real or not real, where you feel deeply at home. It might be a spot in nature or in your bedroom, a coffee shop or a cathedral. And take this moment to evoke this place with all your senses, imagining the forms and the colors. smells and sounds. And can you just feel yourself there, being held by the peaceful, comforting, beautiful energy around you? And now, bring to mind the face of anyone who helps you feel loved and safe. It could be your grandmother or a beloved teacher. It could be your pet, your dog or your cat. It could be your dearest friend. This person might even be a spiritual figure like the Buddha, like Jesus. Whoever appears, sense that they perceive your longing for a safe refuge, for peace and for ease. And look into this being's eyes and see this being or this person sending you a message of love. You're visualizing this person sending you a message such as, I am here with you. I care about you. Perhaps the message is, I am holding you. Or it could be some other message that comes to you that's meaningful. Feel their physical presence and let their energy surround you and hold you in this embrace of safety. And I'll give you about 1 minute here in the quiet to take in this love and this ease that is being offered. What is it like to feel this care surrounding you and holding you? And then keeping this person or this figure in your mind's eye, I'm going to say 3 phrases, and then you're going to repeat them silently toward this person or this being. For example, the first one is, may you be as safe as possible. And so you'll send that message silently, or feel free to whisper it or say it out loud to this person who you're holding close in heart and mind. May you be as safe as possible. And the next phrase is, may you be peaceful. May you be peaceful. And the last phrase is, may you be at ease. May you be at ease. And just noticing how it feels to send these kind thoughts to this being or this person who has showed you so much care. And then keeping this person as close to you as possible, keeping them in heart or mind, however this relates for you, as though they're sitting with you or embracing you. Now we'll turn these phrases toward ourselves. We'll take all of that love and all of that care and all of that recognition, and we'll turn it toward ourselves. So as I say the first phrase, you'll repeat it to your own self. If it feels comfortable and comforting to you, you could place your hand somewhere on your body that feels relieving, that feels safe, perhaps belly or chest or heart. It's not necessary. You can keep your body completely still if you wish. May I be as safe as possible. May I be as safe as possible. May I be as peaceful as possible. And may I be at ease. May I be at ease. May I be as safe as possible. May I be as peaceful as possible. And may I be at ease. And then last time, may I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be at ease. These three phrases, I'll make sure they're included in the description right up for this class, can be repeated over and over. Anytime you need to bring yourself a little comfort and a little care. They help move the mind away from anxious thoughts and feelings and toward a feeling of being more safe. And so to come back, just opening again to sound, just like we began. Noticing sound in your room or outside of the room, outside the building. And if you haven't yet, please open your eyes and just look around at anything that's neutral in your environment, like chair, table. Just let your eyes rest on something that doesn't have a lot of meaning to you. Just something neutral. Lamp. I thank you so much for attending if you're live today with us. And if you're watching later, I thank you so much for watching. And I encourage you to practice this anytime. And remember the three phases or phrases. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. And may I be at ease. I'm sending you all the love and all the gratitude. Thanks again.